Hello everybody, this is Mr. MMW and I am coming back to you with another One the West video. Let's get right into it. So these are my orders in Europe for today. Let us get into it. I did change a couple of things in the settings, I mean not in the settings but in between the turns. In particular, I expanded a bunch of these air bases. You see? I also created some depots. And also I think I moved a few aircraft, not that many. Because I think, for example, these guys, I think I'm gonna upgrade some of these guys to upgraded versions of their aircraft. It is a good idea to compare the aircraft. I am not very well acquainted with American, British and German aircraft, not that in-depth. But for example, these guys, from the Spitfire 5B to the Spitfire 9, quite a significant, very significant increase in range. These guys can escort bombers, these guys cannot. So yeah, that is quite important. So next turn I think I'm gonna convert. I will also, these guys, cannot see the numbers of these planes. There aren't that many of these guys, and these guys are obviously in production, so we'll see. Obviously, I'm gonna need to adjust that. Oh, same thing with the Americans. These Thunderbolts, they're great aircraft, and we're gonna get Mustangs relatively soon, and they're of course very good. But compared to, say, the older, technically, P-39. P-38, sorry, they have pretty dog shit range. So I might actually convert at least some of these squads to P-38s. Which I'll see anyway. So, what am I doing today? These are my plans for today. Let's get into it. Let's start with the Americans. The 8th US Air Force is gonna be bombing the Rhineland today. In particular, we're gonna be targeting the fuel refineries. And by fuel refineries, I mean the synthetic fuel, not the refineries alone. And if we take a look at the refineries which are in the area, and we sort by range, and we ignore these tiny ones, right? There's a little bit in Duisburg. I'm not bombing Duisburg today. Bottrop. Is this the one? Yes. Bottrop is one of them that I'm gonna be bombing today. Not a tremendous amount, but good to have it. Wessling. 8 fuel refineries there. And which one? Which other one was it? Let's see. Boer. This one. This one. It actually has quite a lot of fuel refineries, and that's how I'm gonna be bombing with the US from here on out. You can see I'm splitting it into 3. By my estimation, this is gonna be enough to bomb, not too heavily bomb and not too lightly bomb, 3 targets per turn, per week really. Right, and I'm assigning about 10 squads to each, with each of them having 2 escorts. So really 8 squads of bombers, meaning about 350 or so, or 300 bomber planes going to destroy a target. So here there are more targets in here. Essen has some. If I turn on this and this, there are plenty of targets in the Rhineland, and I'm gonna be focusing on it each one by one with the US Air Force. Now with my British Fighter Command, I'm gonna be doing air superiority over the Rhineland just to protect those American planes. Also doing a bit of air superiority here to project over these two air bases, again to suppress the Air Force, and also over here to maybe bait out some of these fighters in these separated air bases. Secondly, I'm gonna be bombing with my Typhoons this single airfield. I have no idea what is here, supposedly 29 planes, maybe more, maybe fewer. But I have nothing else to bomb these guys. All of these plane sightings are wrong. For some reason my recon maybe did not run in the last day. Maybe there was bad weather or something. But yeah, that's gonna be what I am doing. And I know that these airfields are completely gone. We saw it in the last episode. With my bomber command, I'm going to be targeting the airfields again. I initially wanted to help the Americans, but the airfields take priority. So I'm bombing these 3 airfields. Again, night bombing. Again, same as with the Americans. I have about 300 or so planes doing bombing runs. And I'm splitting these 1000 bombers into 3 attack groups. One of them will attack here, this airfield, then these 3, and then these 2. Again, I'm trying to clear this area and this area of fighters, and you can see this better. When I zoom out like this, you can clearly see that the Benelux countries have to be completely cleared of fighters, obviously, so that we can have a much easier time bombing the Rhine. I'm also scouting, of course. What else am I doing? I also transferred the night fighters over to the bomber command. Take a look. And I'm doing this so that of course we can have escorts, and they do have range. These bow fighters and the mosquitoes do have good range. The other ones do not really have good range, unfortunately. This is pretty much it for Northern Europe. Honestly, not that much left to tell you. Yeah, we're gonna see more in the combat phase. Over in Italy, we are continuing to bomb Sardinia just to clear these airfields. Maybe I'm gonna invade, we'll see. Doing some scouting, and also take a look at what they have done. The Axis have done. They have actually achieved, because of my failure in the first turn, they have actually retreated all their German units and most of their Italian units to the end of the island, and some of them have even crossed. So that's not good for me, but this does present the challenge. How am I gonna deal with this? And we shall see. For right now, I'm mainly just bombing this area. The strategic air force is bombing the airfield. Supposedly there are 100 fighters here. Who knows? I'm bombing both the airfield and the port. And I'm also, again, bombing the port some more and doing some interdiction, doing some air superiority. Hopefully we just clear the sky of some of these Italian planes and German ones. This is clear misinfo. There was no such concentration of aircraft here last turn. And I'm also doing a bit of naval escorting over here. This is essentially what naval patrol is, just providing some cover against the Axis. Anyway, this is pretty much it. Let us execute. So, here we are coming in to bomb this airfield. You can see from 3 different air bases they have intercepted us. With 53 planes, they get nothing on us because we do have altitude on our side. And we can see what is on the ground here. 30 planes, we bomb 12, very nice. Combat over it, this time without an escort. Another 13, very nice. This is the first night of the first day. And now there is only one plane on the ground left. Very nice. So we did destroy 31 planes just on this one airfield. Very nice. Oh, apparently not enough apparently. 10 more. Maybe they were aloft and they just went to land and now we bombed them. Very nice. Another 12 to the mix. 41. 41 from a single airbase bombing. Very nice. Then we bomb this airbase, which presumably they are tired from, you know, they intercepted us here, but of course they do not have any fuel, and we come in on top of them, and minus 13 on their side. Coming over here, empty airbase. You can see where they come in from. We bomb Münster. Not many aircraft there. Yeah, we're bombing empty airfields as per usual. All is looking pretty fine. With the exception of us, you know, not targeting the right airfields. Thankfully, we are not taking a lot of losses ourselves. Only 10, mainly recon, I think. And we do get a good number of hits so far. 56 planes destroyed on the ground. Now, here are 24 fighters on the ground. Yeah. One by one, literally. Come on now. And here we come over Sardinia. 60 planes, 60 German fighters, good fighters too. We come in undetected, clearly. No interception, but because it's night, we clearly missed them. And now we attack the wrong airfields, naturally. And nice. Another 14. Supposedly this airfield is now empty. Very good. Another 4 Junkers. Oh, and here are my Americans. It is day 2. So, good coordination. 400 bombers coming in all at once to bomb Bur. I have no idea how to pronounce this. 62% to the fuel refinery. Very good. Very good. But there are 2 of them. Also over Whistling. Another 62. Very nice. Another 18% to 80. Very good. That fuel refinery is certainly knocked out. Oh, and here we are doing Presumably some interception over here. 23 German fighters lost for 2 of our own. Very good. And we bombed the city. The port even. Very bad damage. Better damage. The port is already pretty dead. Very good. Yeah. Both of these ports, by the end of the day, they're gonna be very much crumbled. Oh, another 18 Italian planes this time. Very good. Now we bomb the airfield and clearly nothing on the ground. Yeah. I knew that recon was useless, but I didn't want to just ignore it. Here we are coming in over Buttrop. 55% good damage. 44% to the actual fuel plant. That's not really that useful. We are at least doing good damage to these airfields, if nothing else. I don't really know how useful that is, though. Coming in over Ancient, no. Bombing an empty airfield, of course. You can see, by the way, that they are no longer intercepting us from these airfields near the Rhine. They're intercepting us from all the way over in Hanover, which is very good. Also an air interception during the day from Hanover, where they lose 16 planes. Very good. Those were my British planes. Doing some day priority mission. Another 62% over Boer. Very nice. To the other synthetic plant. Very good, very good. And to the fuel production, that's not as good. Yeah, 92% and 94% in Wessling. Very good. So all of my targets were hit pretty severely. Day 6. Day 6, of course, is my last day of bombing. Yeah. And we are completely crippling this port. And the Germans, whether they like it or not, they cannot defend this area because, well, they have no port. So, you know. We bomb even the oil production. Very little oil, but better than nothing. Day 5. Oh. It's the night. Yeah, quite a lot of aircraft we see near Hamburg. Near Hanover, sorry. Supposedly some aircraft here, but I doubt it. And there you go, I think that's the end of it. For now, one more day of bombing. More bombing over the board. Nice, 100% damage in both of these ports. And more for 14B F109s. This is all very good. Some planes on the ground over here. Okay. Another 2. Bombing Bottrop again. Very good. 79% damage. and to the oil. And take a look at these losses. 104 they lost in combat, us only 8. We lost only 25 to flak, that's pretty good. Although I bet a lot of them are damaged. And they lose nearly 100, nearly as much as they lose in air combat. They lose on the ground, which is very good. The Germans cannot sustain these numbers, not at all. If we look, by the way, on the losses, air losses, we see not that many fighters actually, not many at all. That's interesting. Fighter bombers. I guess the BF-109s are technically fighter bombers, right? So 710, let's say. Yeah, to our 114. On the total, holy moly, they lose nearly twice as many, more than twice as many as us. That's crazy. Let's take a look at our TOE. Nearly 3,000 planes. Holy. You know, I did not anticipate to be, because I'm still quite new at this game, I did not anticipate to be having this much success. Maybe I am overestimating my success. But this sure looks like a pretty good number. You see? We are also losing now planes, right? It's not like we have no losses. But because I've been doing safe missions and I have been destroying the enemy planes, things are looking pretty good, pretty good. Very nice. I would like to see, however, can I not see how many fighters they have? That's what I'm really wondering about. No, just planes. Unfortunate. They of course also have many planes on the eastern front, right? So it's not like this is all the aircraft they have. There you go. Anyway, let's continue on to our land phase. Let's first unload some guys of ships. We're naturally. There we go. Let's also move these guys forward. Today we are mainly gonna be, of course, we are mainly just gonna be unloading. We can't exactly do much more than that. And there we go. You go over here. The Americans, what are you gonna do? Hold on. Naturally. I also need to assign these guys to some kind of unit. Maybe if I move these guys forward, I'll make it easier. This is the provisional core, with apparently nobody assigned to it. I guess. Very nice, let's assign you. Provisional yours core. And you guys can just repair in place. These guys are rail units, of course. And they're out. Or? No, I did an oopsie. There you go. And where are they? There you are. There you go. Let's put you over there. And you over there. And maybe we can even like how this Italian motorized division, we make it retreat in the wrong direction for them. That's good, I guess. We can also attack with these guys. We fail. It is a full division, you know. It's not a tiny unit. And we cannot advance. Let us also capture this area. Just to clear this port. The French, I'm not really sure what to do with the French. Other than, you know, just support the British, I guess. Good. Here is some British armor. Holy moly. They have good range. Let us try. This is the brigade, but I have also noticed here is an armored unit. Let's try to attack with 3 of these guys. And take a look at that they hold. This is a gigantic battle. 1 brigade though. 1 brigade. They do have a good amount of stuff. Yeah. We do lose a decent amount of guys, but they also lose. Unfortunate. Can we even attack again? No. Well, that was a good try, I guess. Not horrible. Here are some Americans. Very good. Now we still cannot unload. Here are 2 more British divisions. I forget which one I already clicked on. Here is also a rail guy. So let's... I actually have to click on this thing. Okay. Let's make you help over here. Good. You can see the rail being repaired. Very nice. They're gonna work together, of course. Let us also transport some extra guys. Here you go. Unload in the port. Very nice. All of them unloaded in a single turn. Very good. But this, all of it, this... Not all of this is assigned to the same guys. These guys need to load. And these guys cannot anymore. Unfortunate. Ooh, we did hit a mine, I think. Again, we hit a mine. Can I move these guys? Come on now. No. What about here? Yes. Nah, not quite. Not quite. But we did unload a bit. A few things anyway. Which is of course good. I'm sorry, this isn't exactly exciting. And we're also gonna be needing to transport a bunch of these guys. These guys cannot drop apparently. Huh. I wonder why. And here is the 7th US Army. It cannot load, amazing. But this is pretty much all of the units that I have in Africa, no more of this tedious stuff. Just some air units left. And for some reason I cannot drop these guys. No real idea why. Maybe I need to go to the next turn? Ah, here. I had to be on that thing. Launch, let us see. We drop. And we are apparently intercepted by a Panzer division. Okay. Are we just dead? I think I may have dropped just... Take a look at that. What the hell is this? We dropped right onto a Panzer Corps HQ. Uh-huh. That sure is interesting. Let's hello? Yeah, let's try it with these guys. Launch. We drop. And we make it. Wherever did we drop? We'll see in a moment. Oh, we dropped over here. Good. This is also good, I guess. Do I have anybody left on rails? I don't think so. I put you into this port. Can you move? No. Unfortunate. But here we are. We dropped here, and here. Well, I think these guys are just dead. They're gonna be attacked by this Panzer division. I did not think this through very nicely. But hey, it was worth a shot. I'm not expecting perfection over here. It was a good learning experience, let's call it that. Let me actually do this. There you go. Now this HQ unloaded. And this is the... I have no idea. Oh, this is Harold Alexander. AAI. I have no idea what AAI means, but I think this is the overall command. I think, at least. Because they're in charge of the 8th. This is the British, essentially, the 7th Army. And who's in charge of the 7th Army? Yeah, these guys are also assigned to the 15th AAI. This pattern. Very good. Let us also assign you, because you're out of the command range, the 2nd US Corps. And also you to the provisional. You are already assigned, good. Oh, I forgot to move these guys. Who are you assigned to? The 5th British Corps, where are you? Oh. Unfortunate. Let's move you over here. You're gonna be cleaning up this area. And unfortunately we could not cross this river. We really should have landed somewhere over here too, but can't complain about that. So I think this is the end of the turn, yeah. Let me just check one more. Yeah, everything looks fine. We cannot attack anymore with these guys. They cannot deliberate attack anymore. What about a shock attack? Well, I guess it's not horrible. We do destroy 7 vehicles. But that's the end of the turn. Let's turn the turn and end it for this episode. Alright. The Germans do not seem to be doing very much. No, they are taking some losses in air combat. Interesting. We also are taking some operational losses. I wonder from what? We may be running some kind of, I don't know what. Some recall maybe? Not too much, I guess. Oh, and here they are. Yeah, they do make us, yeah, they destroy us. And it seems that they do completely retreat from Sicily, which is I guess a good thing for us. I guess. I'm not really sure. Because this does mean that we capture the entirety of Sicily sooner, right? So we have more time to prepare for the next invasion. But this also means that they escape, which, you know, I guess it's kind of hard to not have them escape. Of course, my paradropper plans weren't exactly great, but I wasn't exactly expecting them to survive against the Panzer Division anyway. So here's the total for today. The entire turn. Not that many pulse kill today. Not that many for us either. But quite a few planes lost. Quite a few. Especially level bombers apparently. They lost quite a few. We only lost 40 planes. That's actually very good for us. But yeah. Let's take a look at the total. 500 planes lost on the ground. Yeah. Our bomber campaign. Our land bombing campaign has been very successful. There you go. Let's take one last look over here. Yeah, they should as hell have escaped from here. Only the Italians are left. And I think we may be able to encircle them with this armor division to go right in here. We'll see. Also, these guys are also, of course, very doomed. 4 divisions. But this is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And see you next time.